So in the Hawaiian language, the word for future is kawa mahope. Literally means the time of the past. So when you tell a Hawaiian, look to the future, they look to the past. In that past is the mo'olelo, the stories of this place. In those stories, there will be successes, there will be mistakes. We will learn what they are. And then from there, we come up with plans. How do we approach something? So our future is really a consequence of the past, not a decision. Yeah? It's an outcome. We are here under a different situation than what we thought. We're not here as if we are part of the United States, fighting for our native rights within the framework of American law, but rather we are here as an occupied state. The country called the Hawaiian Kingdom, which was recognized since 1843, still exists today. When the Hawaiian Kingdom government was illegally overthrown by the United States Marines in 1893, which President Cleveland admitted was illegal, our people resisted the takeover. So on record, they prevented the United States from doing it legally under international law, which means you need a treaty where Hawaii joined the United States. There's no treaty. All we have are American laws being imposed in Hawaii illegally, because the takeover of our country's government was for the purpose of securing Hawaii as a military outpost. The issue was Pearl Harbor. It was a way to get Pearl Harbor under the United States control to build a military base. Right now today, Hawaii houses 118 military installations. They obliterated the national consciousness of our people in the early 1900s. By the time that policy and its implementation had affected that generation, which is my grandparents' generation, it had already become institutionalized to my parents. And by the time it got to us here today, nobody even knew that Hawaii, in fact, was still a country. The United States took over all the schools of the Hawaiian Kingdom, the children. My great-grandfather was born in 1880. He was a Hawaiian subject. Well, he knew he was not American. But his child, my grandmother, was going to be subjected to brainwashing in the school. Everything taught American history. You speak the Hawaiian language, which is the national language, you get beaten. You speak English. By the time that information got to my parents' generation, it's already institutionalized. By the time it got to me, my generation, where I attended the Kamehameha schools from 1978 to 1982, I had no idea of any of this. Nothing. In fact, I joined the US military and became an officer. I personally am not against the United States. It's just, this is not the United States. This is the Hawaiian Kingdom. And that's how we approach it. So I go back to my kupuna, who knew who they were before the takeover in 1893. I need to step into their shoes and from there move forward through their children to my mother, to me. And then from there we move forward.